What?
Fuck, that Roadrunner was a bitch. He fucking cheated.
It's true. Broke physics.
Just because he figured out the universe doesn't mean he's a cheater. It's just like
Just figured it out. Okay,
I didn't know we were all divided on this. I thought Roadrunner was cool.
Roadrunner was cool. Like the show.
No, I like Wile E. Coyote better.
My life is a lie.
Wile E. Coyote's...
He's more sympathetic. He tries so hard, and yet everything.
Yeah,
just goes
man.
against
And then
him.
there's that Christmas episode where he actually catches the Roadrunner.
Is that a Christmas episode?
Yeah, I think so. And he's like, I can't eat you. Be free. And he's just like...
The eternal struggle must
And then
continue.
Roadrunner's like, meep, meep, shits in his face.
Kicks him in the nuts, runs around, shit.
And he's just like, wow, what did
You fucking bitch, you had a chance.
What a
I will
fucking
continue
ass.
ruining your life.
Anyways, fucking Roadrunner. Hey guys, look what I have in my pocket. Episode 74!
Oh, no, catch it,
Yeah!
This will be useful
I'm gonna need those
next week.
You're gonna need to vacuum this place for 74.
Again,
74 is all over the
Oh,
curve.
good.
Sorry.
Anyways, welcome, Flavourful. Wait, hold on. My eyes are a little itchy. Welcome,
Fight
Flavourful.
through it.
Ah,
Kick the
damn,
shoe.
damn it. Intro ruined.
That's cool.
Welcome to episode 74 of Flavourful Ragus.
Ragus.
New pasta sauce, Flavourful Ragu.
This time.
That
it's
actually
good.
works with the name.
Yeah. I don't make up anything that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, really?
Everything he says is
So-
coherent and clear and on point.
Pretty much, dude. So we got some bugs, crazy bugs. We got fucking
Shit.
bugs. You good?
I'm good.
Hey.
Alright.
And
How you doing?
Hey.
I could be better.
Oh.
I could have $1 million, an attractive wife.
Books that fillet you and throw money
Yeah,
at you.
dude, life could be better. Life could be better. But you know what couldn't be better? The books we review. And they probably could be better as well.
Yeah. As per
Alright,
Buns
so
and Criticism,
very-
could have fillet you and throw money.
Very.
Let's start with Marvel Now's Captain America #1, written by Ramens and illustrated by that fucking
Ramen.
JR.
Jerger.
Wow, he's like calling Marvel execs now. He's like, kill that flavor.
Kill all those douchebags.
Whatever, we're dead pretty much. Episode
Cool.
75 is not
Yeah.
happening.
Alright.
Oh.
So, what do you guys think of Captain America #1?
Starts off really strong.
Yeah.
Kind of
A little silly, but it's kind of funny. Like Captain America's fighting this guy called the Green Skull, and you're thinking really just a Red Skull knockoff, and then he calls him a hippie. And then it goes into the dialogue of the Green Skull, and you realize, no, he wasn't just being
like-
facetious there.
This
isn't
He's
just a
literally
clever-
a hippie version of
Yeah,
the Red Skull.
legit
It's
hippie.
And it's pretty funny.
And he's like, Gaia will fucking vegetation. And he's just like, oh, dude. But honestly, like, okay, so the beginning, he's like, fights the Green Skull.
yeah,
Fucking meets his girlfriend, and he's like, hey, you want to fucking slap me in the ass? And she's like, you're gross. And he's like, I'm sorry.
You're gross in 90s.
He's like, I was just trying to be a little bit kinky, but you take it too far, Steve. He's like,
And then they're like, we found the subway for some reason. Go on
it's
it.
a ghost train.
And
Who
he's-
knows where it goes to?
Captain
Apparently
America's
there's a
like-
secret password.
Yeah, they didn't
Like-
really explain that was even a mission. They're just like, okay, you're here, let's go.
And he's
Alright,
like-
get on the subway. Okay, what does any of this mean? Whoa.
You know, I should really figure these things out before I
yeah.
just
Oh,
walk in a
jeez.
train.
And then he goes to Dimension Z.
And like, it's...
And there's like a villain who captures him because he knew he was going to be on that train. Even though he didn't set it up, he wasn't like, hey, set up like...
I
I was
guess
like, how did he know he would be on that train?
because his girlfriend
like-
maybe is in
Maybe-
cahoots with her.
Santos.
But like, they need a secret password to get into the freaking train, and there's a whole bunch of people going on the trains. What?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, what? Like, what is the... Like,
it's
who are these other people?
it's all set up. That's the only way it makes sense. If it's all like just set up to make him think that, oh yeah, this is totally a mission. They have his girlfriend saying, yeah, man, we gotta go investigate this. You'll believe me
I
because
guess
you
all
love
those
me.
people on the train were those mutant guys.
Yeah.
I guess this is one of those things that to be saved, a second issue needs to explain what just happened.
Yeah,
maybe.
This issue.
I just kind of
But that kind of writing, it's kind of like hoping that your audience is going to buy the second one.
Yeah.
Like, even though they're confused as fuck in the first one.
Yeah.
They're like, what's happening? But, I don't know. But I find it weird that you guys thought the beginning was better when nothing was happening. Or when no action was
when
happening.
funny things are happening.
And then now that the action's happening, you guys are like, that's alright, I guess. That's it.
It was just like, all right.
I think that's good. I think...
I don't know, maybe this will be spoiler territory, but then again, we spoil everything anyway.
Yeah, do it.
That whole thing with the baby, where it seems like it's a little clone version of him, or, well, no, it's not a clone version of him, it's that villain's son,
It's
right?
Zola's son, but I guess they're putting the superhero serum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. It just ends with Captain America with this baby, like, jeez, what do I do now?
Because he's afraid of
jeez.
commitment to a woman, so now he has to take care of
I
the child.
haven't even gotten married yet, and I'm already having kids. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's
Rick Remender.
He's like, oh, I reminded you about that.
I remended you.
So, you know, that's interesting. It
Yeah.
also makes the villain a little sympathetic, kinda.
Even though he's a robot with a fucking face on
Yeah.
him.
He's Krang.
Yeah, you're like, what?
He has kids and wants to give him the super soldier
Yeah,
serum.
his
Like,
kid is Hit Girl. You're like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, a little bit.
And then she's like, I want to go to Earth to be a real girl. And he's like, okay, becomes Hit Girl.
That's how it was.
Yeah, that's how Hit Girl started.
Big Daddy just found like a pod with her in it. This is just like comics. Yes, I finally have an excuse to be a superhero.
Yeah.
So, like, does he need to be alive for the super serum to be extracted from him?
I don't know.
Because, like, Zola has him chained up in a chair. Just fucking murder him or dismember him. Just do anything.
They actually mentioned that in the book when he like eventually gets
Yeah.
out. Everyone's like, "Why did you just cut his arms off?"
Yeah,
like
like-
I said.
Yeah, just like...
But of course, you know.
I think that'd be an amazing like story arc for a superhero where he gets all his limbs cut off.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm fucking useless now.
I would
live in a
read that
jar.
if only for how disturbing it would
Yeah,
be.
totally.
Like,
That'd be-
whoa,
that'd be
you
amazing.
really went far this time.
And then
Jesus.
it's just him being tortured and then killed at the end. You're just like,
So it's a comic snuff film. If it-
Okay, let's say he doesn't have all...
Wow,
he's not
right.
dismembered. They just break every bone in his body. So he can't do it.
nah, man. Happened to Batman and then he magically healed. Batman. Anyways, moving on because we're stuck on this one for so fucking long.
Whoa.
Touche!
All right, Indestructible Hulk #1.
I like that.
I didn't even know what was happening, but
You just got really mad and then you introduced
it was the Gamma Quake from Marvel vs. Capcom. Or, I don't know, fucking... Yeah, something
It's
like
just
that.
a bunch of tables.
Anyways, so Indestructible Hulk #1 starts
Yeah.
off. This chick, she's like, "Yeah, I'm in a fucking place," and then Bruce Banner shows up. He's like, "Hey, bitch, I got this deal, and this deal is that I make stuff." And
It's
then,
the vaguest description you've ever had.
dude, I don't know.
There's like a person and they're in the world and then like...
And they're just like, "Hey, you are the character. I got stuff I need to tell
this
you."
is integral to the plot that like we have this
Essentially,
conversation.
Bruce Banner is
Okay, fine.
tired of just being the Hulk
Yeah.
and ruining everything and being obsessed with trying to stop the Hulk. He's treating it like sort of
He's like, dude,
An
you know I'm a
incurable
scientist,
illness.
right? Like I can contribute things to the
I
world.
thought that was so sad. Where he's like, "I'm actually smart, you guys."
On my grave, it's
Remember
gonna
that?
say Hulk smash.
it's like it's a little. Oh,
I was like, jeez.
oh, Bruce Banner.
Yeah,
I mean, just a few issues ago, you
Yeah.
were crazy and trying to kill everybody with gamma fucking monsters,
yeah.
but now,
Hulk
well,
out.
it is new.
yeah. But
So then,
still, that
so then he's like, okay,
It happens.
I'll you give me all these resources, I'll make stuff, and then I'll crush things if you.
and
need
if
me
I
to.
become the Hulk, point me in someone you need destroying, and then,
And
I'll work it out myself.
yeah, then that agent he's with is like, oh, fuck you, dude. I don't even fucking know
Breaking
you.
the back of the head with a bow.
And then so then she sends him off to fight the Thinker.
Yeah.
And the Thinker's like, I'm a thinker. And
And I'm also a stinker.
and he has like some like metal thing or some like thing. Is it like waves? What was that? Waves?
What, that suit he had?
Yeah, that made waves that could like melt adamantium or something.
I don't know. Apparently based on like Ultron, who would like use
Science?
He was saying actual scientific things.
Well,
and
Ultron
not
is a
bullshit.
character.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know.
Okay.
But he was like talking about wave functions and then force.
So
and
that thing
I was like,
he
all
was
right, that's
using,
fine.
it was waves?
Yeah,
I
guess
were all
it was
those
wave
functions
function.
right that he was using?
They were.
Whoa. Well,
I'll say one thing. Mark Waid is probably one of my favorite writers when he does superheroes. Because, I don't know, he makes things smart and fresh, but still keeps it true to the character at the same time.
Things make sense. There's not some, ghost ship that takes them to an alternate dimension. And you're just like, what?
He picks apart, certain things in the Marvel Universe and, kind of tosses them in. Hey, remember this thing? I'm throwing it in here to make things...
With that being said, don't think I'll pick up issue 2.
I think I will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, okay, he's a scientist. Whatever.
It's going to be a fine Hulk story. I'm not just genuinely interested.
That's a fine
Hulk story. You got there, Mark Waid. But personally, Hulk doesn't do a whole lot for me, so I'll be...
I will admit, Hulk is one of those hard characters to crack.
Yeah.
He's walking down the farm, the story farm, and he's like, Mark Waid, that's a fine Hulk story I got there.
But I'm afraid I don't got the time for that one. Hulk stories just don't fit me right.
Not gonna produce any good crops this year. The Captain America's doing quite well. A little confusing, but I will take it on.
Whoa, are you picking up issue 2 of Captain America?
I don't know. I kind of want to see him with a child.
That
might be
It's interesting, to say the least.
That's weird. Liked issue 1 of Hulk, won't pick up the second one. Didn't really like Captain America. Pick up the second issue.
No, even Hulk, I was kind of, it was okay.
I mean, Hulk's perfectly fine, but it's just... This one, I was like, meh.
Captain America has an interesting going somewhere. Hulk is just like, I'm going to do science. And people might like me now.
I need to see smashing. No.
I'll go see that smush.
If it's all about science, I might pick it up. I'll have to see issue 2, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll see issue 2. I'll look at the cover, and if the cover catches me on, I'll buy it.
It's like, is he doing anything crazy on the cover?
Yeah, exactly.
He obviously is going to do something crazy.
Looking at it from afar while you're sitting at a table. That does look kind of crazy, yes. Maybe I'll go
That's how
it's a fade.
Start weighing it. I'm like, it's too small. Anyways.
I need a bushel.
Moving on. Well, hold on. Let me just clone myself. Eat the clone to become stronger. So,
but it just came from you.
But it's my life.
Yeah.
So, Image and Skybound, Robert Kirkman's like, I need new material. And he brought in David Schulner.
Apparently this is his very first book.
Whoa!
Oh.
That's bullshit, dude.
Well, they said at the very end. You can be lying to
Where
us.
the hell's Deep Sea? No.
Yeah, where?
So, Clone. Issue number 1, Image Comics, Skybound. It's pretty good. It's drawn by one of my heroes who did Wolverine the Best There Is. Yes. So there's that, I guess. He's got this weird shading technique, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
With the line. I like it. I like it
too. I like this art.
Although it feels very like Jet Li's one.
Maybe.
All the clones.
Yeah, there's what is it, Prison Jam? I can't remember.
Yeah.
White Jam.
No, that's prison. Was that still?
Junk
but there was a prison planet, and there's all these different prisons. Time Cop. I can't. Was that the name of the movie?
One. I just said it. It was one.
But wasn't there a Time Cop movie?
I don't know.
Was that the same movie?
Yeah.
Who cares? Anyways.
So it starts off with a guy. He's has a wife or a girlfriend. I don't know.
I think it's his wife.
Wife.
Say wife.
Yeah, and he's like, this is a Christian show, so she's his wife.
He had sex with her,
so they have to be married.
If they waited.
So she's pregnant. She's all like, "Hey man, you gotta come to the ultrasound." He's like, "Fuck that."
He's like, "I'm freaking out. I can't deal with this."
So then you find out that there's clones killing clones. They all have different names, which I thought
but they're all basically different iterations of himself.
You got the evil clone. You got the good clone.
The one that's a little, goofy. He hasn't quite figured his life out yet.
We got all those clones. And that's about it.
It's a
clone,
simple story.
Yeah.
One clone kidnaps the wife for some reason. And
mild-mannered guy fucking finds out he's actually part of this big conspiracy thing, and action just sort of falls into his lap. But it works. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, so why did his evil clone steal?
We don't know yet, but it's his life. So.
Maybe he's
that whole scene
was
was actually pretty cool. Where he comes to pick up his wife, and you're like, wait a second. You find out that's a different clone. Oh shit!
Yeah, 2 Chainz.
And then, like, fucking kidnapping her and shit.
Yeah. And she's like, I gotta fucking pee. And he's like, okay, fine. She's like, pee? She's like, fuck that.
Tries to escape with a trucker. Trucker gets pulled out from the other side. Oh, hey. Your pee break's over.
Oh, God. And he's like, I'm gonna cauterize your urethra.
Whoa.
Could never pee again.
Whoa, that's harsh.
Would you die?
Yeah.
Your body just gets
eventually.
poisoned.
I wonder what that would feel like.
It would
like
feel
having to,
extremely
like,
painful.
trying to pee but can't. I think I'd just cut my, like...
Just like,
Maybe.
I'm not going to talk.
Just do, like...
Get infections later.
Yeah, your body just gets super infected and poisoned. And
I think that's a perfect way to kill somebody, is to cauterize their urethra.
close up the pee hole and their bee hole.
That should be part of the Saw movie.
Would you
or something.
eventually pee from your bee?
No.
No.
With something miraculous and impossible.
Would you, like, turn into a bird?
Would I cry piss, you guys?
Would I just start puking poop?
Maybe.
No!
The episode of South Park where they're shoving food up their butt. Like, if you do it the other way, you're just going to puke poop.
Anyways. This is
Good
not
episode.
what Clone is about. This is not what Clone is about.
But if it was, I would be very intrigued.
So
Would you guys buy?
Yeah,
I think I would.
You would buy a cauterized urethra.
no, like, I think, like, Clone, as good as it was and everything, it's like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I wasn't like, whoa, this is, like, something I'd pick up again. I don't think like, it was good. I'm sure it would be fantastic and sell a lot, but it's just like, fuck it, don't care. I think I have this weird thing where I just don't like things that are normal. Like, I literally, like, I think it's...
Like Bun said, it's a very simple story. There's not a whole lot going on. The motivation of any character is just kind of like...
I'm here. I'm said I'm doing this.
It's
so
like,
I'm
I have
doing
this
it.
archetype, and I swear to God, I am going to follow it to the T.
Has, like, a point for him.
He's like, what do I do in
Look
this
at this
chapter?
form here. Look at this graphs.
All right.
Following into a T here.
I look surprised. Oh.
Anyways, so...
Pretty
out of-
alright.
Out of all three, it aches. What are you picking up?
Clone's worth checking out.
Is that your number one?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
On the side between Clone and Indestructible Hulk, I think we'll go give it a Clone.
I'm gonna give it to Indestructible... No, I lied.
I'm a liar.
I don't even know. I kind of
Get
want to do
'em
Captain
all.
America just because I liked the
Green Skull.
Green Skull.
Yeah, the
Had
tree
nothing to do with
gun.
the book.
I really
Yeah.
I want to see an arc with the Green Skull in his, like, Echo
It's complete
Fortress.
tongue-in-cheek,
Oh,
just
he's so
like...
good.
That'd be good.
And he's just like because you talked about he's going through the forest,
Yeah.
his forest fortress, and I'm like, it's amazing. I want that.
Yeah, honestly, if they had done this arc with the Green Skull,
Yeah, man.
I would be more inclined to
God,
pick
it's
it
so
up.
sick. And he's like Red Skull's like cousin or something.
And like Red Skull, it's just like, fucking stop following me. You're so
And he's like,
annoying.
God,
But
you're
I got
such
cheese.
a deadbeat. Stop getting fucking Cheeto crumbs everywhere.
On my couch, just
I
smoking
just got
pot,
some
eating.
mean munchies. Man.
He's like, put on some shoes. His like feet are jet black. He's like, nah, man, not having it.
Could you at least get out?
It's got like dreads. Anyways, so I'm gonna pick Captain America, then Clone, and then Clone and Hulk. Are
No
the
book
number two.
outshone the other this week. They're
Yeah.
all pretty
They're
good.
all pretty good.
I'll have something to enjoy.
No stinkers this week.
Nah, I think.
Except
Yeah, we
for
liked
the
everything. We
Tinka.
did it, you guys. Yeah.
Anything else this week coming out? Batwoman. Brave Warriors number 2.
Spider-Man. The big, amazing Spider-Man 16.
Yeah, with that weird twist.
Yeah.
You guys, if you read it, leave it in the comment. What the fuck? I don't know. I was like, what's happening?
I guess that would explain why Spider-Man's always just running around being like, oh, it's so great to be an Avenger 50,000 times. Oh, man, I'm
Whoa,
fucking Spider-Man.
spoiler alert.
Kick your shoe.
It was vague as possible.
It was Vegas. Las Vegas. Alright, so episode 75 next week. Are you excited for that? 3/4 of the way to 100.
It's wild.
Whoa, wild.
It's wild.
Alright,
Let's
so
go.
pick up Cologne, Indestructible Hulk, Captain America. Captain America. I will see you guys later for episode 75. 3, 1, 2, 3.
Flavourful sauce.